the most humbling experiences I had was when I was on the phone with a client, and I had never spoken to this person before. It was an unfamiliar voice, and they were just talking about how they were going through a rough time, and I was just doing active listening, and I was, asking them questions every now and then, but mostly just listening. And at the end of the call, I remember she said, "Thank you so much. I just wanted someone to listen to me." She wasn't asking for advice, she wasn't asking for resources, she just wanted to know that somebody was there. And that was super humbling.
Over the years, Face à Face started off as an organization that people could just come in providing active listening services to people, anyone. And now we have a variety of programs that focus from people needing active listening, but also follow-up, but also information and resources, also support groups, also social activities, and so on. So that, over the last 30 years, that has been the history of Face à Face, changing, adapting, accommodating with the community that we serve.
Face à Face, well, as we know, it's a crisis intervention and active listening center, but it's so much more than that.
Premièrement, on est une ligne d'écoute et d'intervention. Les gens en détresse, les gens qui ont des problèmes, la solitude, ils peuvent appeler chez nous. On est une oreille attentive pour pouvoir les écouter, sans se sentir jugés. On fait beaucoup aussi de l'intervention face à face, directement. On a des bureaux ici pas loin. Les gens peuvent venir nous voir directement en personne pour faire la différence à ce niveau-là.
Sometimes people come here just to sit and have a little Starbucks snack or something like that, just so they know that they have somewhere to go, even if they don't want to talk to anyone, even if they don't want to get their mail, even if they don't even have a file here. It's just somewhere for them to go and part of their daily routine, and again, where they feel like they aren't going to be judged and that the person's going to try their best to support them.
We are also a center where people can get their mail. A lot of clients don't have permanent addresses and don't have anywhere to receive their welfare checks or letters from the government.
On fait aussi des cafés rencontres pour briser la solitude, pour pouvoir faire un changement dans leur vie à ce niveau-là.
Service d'accompagnement qui est offert aux personnes sans domicile fixe ou toutes personnes qui ont certains besoins de faire des démarches, que ce soit avec l'aide sociale, que ce soit avec les C3S ou peu importe.
We have a housing program. We have a program for individuals who are either homeless or at risk of becoming homeless, so that they can have a financial services, so to prevent them from actually becoming homeless or to get them off the streets if need be.
Right now we have an agreement with the Open Door, which is a church. It's a ministry of St. Stephen's Church. What I'm doing there is that I go every Wednesday morning and I stay there from anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, depends how many people are there, to tell people about Face à Face's services regarding surrounding housing and help to find housing.
Ça touche vraiment un peu à tout. Tout ce qui est santé mentale, tout ce qui est l'itinérance. Les gens dans la rue, les gens qui ont des problèmes de violence conjugale, problèmes de couple. On touche vraiment, c'est vraiment global et c'est ce qui fait la richesse ici, je dirais, chez Face à Face.
Un organisme comme Face à Face est un maillon de toute la chaîne qui peut supporter les personnes qui sont en situation d'itinérance ou de détresse à un moment donné dans leur vie.
Many people that have come in who have come in and have identified themselves as being weak or broken or fragile, and yet they were surviving in the worst of circumstances, and yet they were able to try to make others feel better.
The organization is important to our community in so many ways.
I think the skills I learned here, talking with people, being a good listener, assessing situations, and just being aware of this whole community and the network of resources out there will definitely help me in my future.
Active listening is a core skill in, I think, any domain pertaining to mental health, and that's the main skill that we learn here. And on top of that, you get hands-on intervention work experience.
You read about it, you hear about it, and it's not the same thing as when you're doing it and when you're really in the moment. And there's nothing more scary and at the same time rewarding.
I was attracted to the placement because it was the first opportunity to have frontline, to have an experience with listening, active listening. And so it gave me a direct access.
Face à Face m'a aidé dans ma carrière puisque ça m'a permis de connaître les ressources, les partenaires, les processus d'intervention.
What the general population can do for us, they can volunteer here, they can donate. The allocation of resources from the government can be a little scarce, so donations help.
Really, the main thing is just to spread the word that we exist, you know, about our organization, what we do, because a lot of people don't know about us. So I think that would be really important. And also volunteering, donating, any way that they can come and be a part of this community is definitely appreciated.
Ideally, what we want is we would want people to give us the opportunity to improve our services with finances or with their expertise. Do they have time? Do they have a skill? Are they a graphic designer? Are they good active listeners and want to listen to people and help them get back on their feet? So we want what the community has. Whatever strengths they have, we would like to benefit from that as well.